Now, the one that counter I used to use quite a bit was hip cutting. And this to me came very natural just from wrestling, kind of like a sprawl. And I find that most good guard passers use hip cutting quite a lot. I feel like it's an essential skill. And I guess a knee shield is one tool that we can use to get around a knee shield, no matter how you're positioned. Even if it's not half guard or butterfly guard, if there's a knee shield in there, typically you can cut around it. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So he's down here, boom. And let's say I don't have the knee cut position, I'm just here. And there's a knee shield right here. Boom. I could look to jump around it, right? And all that's happening, I can pressure into this knee shield, okay? So he's pressuring back into it. My hips are not able to move through it, right? Because he's gonna be in front of it. But when I hip cut, I'm rolling over it, right? So that's gonna allow me to slide and roll through it. And it's gonna put me now like in a reverse kesekatame position when I land, all right? So rather than landing, when we are doing our knee cuts, we're landing with our hips facing forward into the ceiling. We're gonna be landing over, hips facing back, right? And there's of course different reactions he can have from there. That would be like the easiest way of doing this, right? And I could do this also, like typically I would do this from a knee cut. Where I knee cut, I felt the hip, right away I start cutting. And all that's happening leg work wise, this knee's gonna collapse and come in, right? This hand, I usually look for some type of overhook. If we turn this way here, twist your head that, yeah. So when I'm here, I'm gonna try to look, arm going across his spine, like following the line of his spine here. That's gonna give me a better hold once I secure the position, right? So the knee comes in here, I start reaching over this way. Now the leg that was in between his half guard or his, on top of the knee shield is gonna take a big wide step back here. Boom, okay? So if he moves off, basically I went from a position where my hips were like this to here. So that's why I call the cut. We're doing basically a 90 or 180 degree turn there, direction of our hips. Boom. I'm here like this. I can't cut in. Boom. All right. Now notice I'm staying athletic. I'm on my feet. I wouldn't drop my hips on the mat because then all my weight's gonna go on my hips. I wanna direct my weight on top of him. So I'm on my toes driving in. Now, there is follow-up action to be played here, right? If I'm just from my knees here, when I do go for this hip cut, right? Once I go here, I have to expect the counter reaction, right? Which some people might turtle into me and try to wrestle up, right? And take me out this way, right? Which typically is the response. So the easiest way to stop this is underhook this leg. Because now he tries to turn into me. He can't because he can't put that knee in the ground. He's gonna be stuck halfway. And combined with this back control, I can then look to pin and secure there, right? So again, boom, I could be half split like this, like a lot of people play against the knee shield, still works exactly the same, right? I'm here, boom, hook, drive here. If he is a better defender, he might try to post on your hips to try to create more distance, right? So as I try to start hip cutting, he's like, maybe get like a stiff arm, boom. So I'm like this, so there's a lot of space here, right? So even though I might have stepped out, I can't secure my pass quite yet. All you gotta do is cut back in. And now I get underneath again, right? So usually, once you start getting past the legs and it becomes an arm frame game, I can just keep cutting, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right, until I get around the legs. And the nice benefit of cutting is every time I cut, I move closer to his head, further from his legs. And his legs are gonna be the hardest things to get around. So once I can get around this here, and he's got forearm frames, right? I cut again. Maybe his forearm's still, I cut again, right? So now I've been able to get closer to his head because every hip cut walks me to the upper body, away from the lower body, which is where I want to be. Because again, those legs are stronger, they're more flexible, they can cover a lot of distance. It's going to be a bigger problem. If I cut enough, I'll move towards the head, where now it's just the arms. And typically, especially once I'm at the head, arms overhead or to the side is a weak position. Arms down here is a stronger frame. Right, so that's using hip cutting to pass the knee shield. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my latest videos on YouTube. But really the best place to find all my content is my website, davidmma.com. You can register for free and get access to 4 free courses, including Kimura Fundamentals, Essential Half Guard Kimura, Essential Half Guard Passing, and much more.